Hi, it's me, Limbus Company, and there's a new target extraction. Sorry, I had to get off that screen before she started talking. Ooh. Yi Sang. Wishing Cairn is on an extraction banner. Hold on, what all is on here for this Yi Sang one? Okay. Efflores Spice Bush. Blade Lineage Yi Sang, like, nobody's pulled 40 of those. Looks at myself in the mirror. But yeah, there's 2 new identities today. It's July 12th. There's R-Corp 4th Pack, Rhino, Meursault, and Zwei South Section 5 Rodya. And football is the name of today's game. So we're going to take a look at them. Starting with the Rodya, who I assume is going to be bad. Oh god, it's bad. Okay, first off, tank identity very slow. That's disappointing. Okay, careful obstruction 4 to 8 with 2 coins with 31 offense level. On heads hit, gain 1 poise count. On hit, gain 1 poise count. This is a weird identity because it uses poise count like charged, which is very dumb. But whatever. Yeah, this is a bad first skill. 4 to 8 is always terrible. Skill 2. Oh god, it's a 6 to 10. On use at 15 plus shield, gain plus 2 poise count. Heads hit, gain 1 poise count. Yeah, this ID is the first ID that actually uses shield. But I can tell it's already gonna be bad. 6 to 10 and 4 to 8, really? Why did the music have a gap in it? Okay. Really, PM, that's just so disappointing. 5 to 11! At 15 plus shield coin power plus 1, so it becomes a 5 to 14. Third coin has on crit, inflict 1 fragile. This is garbage. Man, I was kind of hoping this ID would at least have good rolls. Because, man, why do the Zwei IDs just suck? Is I guess my real question. Defense is a 10 to 15. Okay, cool. Passives. It's a Wrath passive too. At the start of the combat phase, gain 2 shield per poise count, up to 20. So at 10 poise count, you would gain 20 shield, which. God, you need at least 8 poise count in order to even do this, and it just gives you more poise count. So for the record, poise count only ever has your crit chance at 5%, so this is never going to help you. The shield is only useful for the coin power. And you need to get the poise count to have the shield, but you need the shield to get the poise. It's very strange, and this seems very, very bad. At the start of the combat phase, 1 ally with the lowest HP percentage gains 1 shield per poise count next turn. Max 10? That's so bad. That's so useless. It's 10 extra HP. When do you need this? Ever. Shield isn't useful if it doesn't do anything but increase your HP, because it's already bad to get hit. I'm just so disappointed. I've been waiting for another Zwei ID for so long, and this one is just so bad. Anyways, with that out of the way. R-Corp 4th Pack, Rhino, Meursault. Oh, that's tanky. Whoa. That's super tanky. This is a speed ID. Wait a minute. My fingers are crossed that skill 3 is going to roll higher than 14 without bonuses. Because he really needs that on an ID. So first off, 200 HP, 3 to 5 speed. The speed is not great, but that's okay. His offense level is actually at the average, which is brilliant. And 45 defense level means he's not going to take a lot of damage from attacks. It's weird that he's weak to Pierce. No, it's not. Weighty Bash, 5 to 11 at 10 plus charge count, final power plus 1, so 6 to 12. That's not really important. And at 7 plus speed, deal 25% more damage, and on hit gain 2 charge count. That is a Very low amount of charge count, but I know it's not his only skill that gives it to him. So it's probably okay. Demolish. Oh, that's a 5 to 14. Oh! They made a good Meursault ID. I can already tell. I don't even have to look at the last skill. At 7+ speed, inflict +1 bleed count with this skill. Okay. On hit, gain 4 charge count. Heads hit, inflict 1 bleed count. On hit, inflict 1 bleed count. So this can inflict up to 4 bleed count, which makes this the best bleed count inflictor in the game. If you don't count nails, because nails inflicts a lot of bleed count. This is insane. By the way, this Sin setup is crazy good. Envy Gloom Lust is fantastic. Yeah, this is a really good skill. Skill 3. It's a 6 to 12. Oh no. Man. It's not quite as bad as it looks, because it gains coin power at 10+ charge count. He actually doesn't gain a lot of charge count, now that I look at it. He's still not good. I mean, he's better than the other ones, probably, because at least his 5 to 14 is on his skill 2. But this is only a 6 to 12. Rhino Ram at 10+ charge count, gain coin power +1. On hit, inflict 1 bleed count. On hit, spend 2 charge, inflict 1 bleed count. On hit, spend 3 charge, inflict 1 bleed count. Why does it have this? Why does it cost 10 charge to inflict so that much bleed count? I don't understand. Yeah, this ID, if you're at 10+ charge, then this becomes a 6 to 15, I think. Which is technically better. But you have to be at 10 charge count, and when you use it, all your charge count goes away. It's his only thing that spends charge count, I'm pretty sure, though. Defense Bioelectricity Induction. 12 to 17. If attacked while shielded, gain 1 charge count up to 10 per turn. I don't want to say this is useful. I guess it can be used in case your clashes are all going to be bad. I suppose, because then you're at least gaining charge count. I don't know why it says max 10 per turn. You're not going to get more than a 2 or 3 off this. I mean, his first 2 skills are pretty good, roll-wise, honestly. I'm just so disappointed that his max roll is still 14 without boosts on any identity. But it's on his skill 2 this time, so it's a little more forgivable. Activate number 4 suit pressurization for 5 envy. At the end of the turn, max speed +2 per 5 charge count. Capped at 6. So if you're at 15 charge count, then his speed becomes 3 to 11. Okay. Support maneuver training, 5 envy. At the end of the turn, 1 ally with the highest charge count gains max speed +1 up to 3 per 5 charge count. That's normally not going to be that useful for a support passive. Speed is nice, but it doesn't do anything really in non-abnormality fights. In abnormality fights, it has sub-use. I mean, the ID seems solid. It's still another tank ID. This is what bothers me about Meursault. If we go to him in the list really quick. I'm just going to team 1. You don't need to see that. Every Meursault ID is tanky. Like, I don't have his base leveled up, but he's at 133 HP at level 14, so you can kind of see it. This one is 167, 161, but it needs to get hit. 157, which is not really tanky, but it's okay. And this one is obviously 201, because it's the tankiest ID in the game, aside from K-Core Pong Lu, who ties it for HP. Yeah, he's bulky. He's not good at dealing damage. His best damage dealing ID is W Corp. Which is funny, because the ID is terrible. Okay, he doesn't seem useless. He doesn't seem amazing either. I am gonna roll for him. Let's do it. I have some free lunacy, I guess. So I'm willing to do some polls on it. Or are we gonna get Meursault? I kinda doubt it. My luck has been terrible lately. That is 3 tier 2s, so I at least got Rodya.
날씨 좋다. 자, 그래서 누굴 보호해야 한다고 했지?
The suave one. That was predictable, though. I only got her once, somehow. Okay. Calm down, video game. Oh, 3 more. Cool. That was a very loud click. I don't know why it was that loud. I have so many Rodya shards already, man. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Please stop giving me 3 2-stars every time. I didn't even get Rodya that time. I need more shards for everybody else, so it's fine. I'm probably not going to get it, right? I'm okay with sharding it. Oh my god. My luck is so bad. Alright, last one, because I'm out of free lunacy now. Wow. I didn't get a single 3-star. Beautiful. Okay, well. Time to shard it.
준비되었습니다. 제가 앞장서도록 하죠.
Man. He's so cool. Honestly.
인정받는 건 기분 좋은 일이지. 그것보다는 임무 수당이나 더 챙겨주면 좋겠는데.
Hello. Oh no, Heathcliff, no. I'm talking to you, Heathcliff. What? It's a bright, sunny day in the city. The child sat on a bench, wearing a pair of pitch-black sunglasses. Next to her was another child, totally confident that he didn't look suspicious in the slightest. You seriously think you don't look suspicious with the way you're acting? As long as you don't keep bugging me with the prattle. What, there a problem? Yeah, I've got a problem. Who reads both pages of a newspaper like that in this day and age? Ugh. If you're going to do that, at least stop peeking over the pages. You're going to scare our VIP away, Kay? The child sighed deeply, belittling her coworker. The 2 children were conducting a covert mission. Specifically, it was appointed persons protection, one of the Zwei's job categories. It's a well-known fact that the Zwei Association specializes in client protection, but their exact methodology isn't so public. Covert supervision was one of those methodologies, a service for people who want protection without interruption to their daily lives. Won't something please happen? Just dawdling here is starting to get boring. However, the child appears rather disgruntled. Understandably so, as she was assigned an appointed person's protection job only because of her proclivity to act naturally in unfamiliar circumstances. Not because this was what she wanted to do, per se. I should have picked a different job. But this looked so cool on paper. Perhaps the child wasn't entirely free of fault. Hold on, he's on the move. What? He's supposed to faff around here for another hour or... Oi! The child next to her rose to his feet, crumpling the paper. Woohoo! Something's finally happening. Blimey, speak of the devil. I always forget that Heathcliff is British. An excited child and a frustrated child. The duo steadily strode up behind the VIP. Hey. Hey? You really don't get what's going down, do you? Look, I'm threatening you right now, got it? What in the... I'm just here to meet someone for the contract payment. Meet someone? More like greet my blade. Now say hello. This is such a cringy dialogue. Ah! Alright, hold your horses. Oh no, the chapter 2 music. A heavy thwack echoed through the narrow alley. Who are... the Zwei? Yep, haven't seen each other since we signed the contract, eh? Where in the world were you? Listen, can you stick to the routine you told us before? It's not easy being stealthy around you when you veer off your usual course. Anyways, from this point on, the Zwei's here to protect you. Heath, get this lout straight out of here. With that, the child stepped in front of the client with her characteristic defensive stance. Alright, who's up next? Come on out. Grinning that there was finally something to do. Okay, neat. She's still a bad identity, though. Like, really bad. I can't stress this enough. This is... I mean, I'd have to... I think this might be worse than Zwei Sinclair. Because at least he has a really high-rolling skill 3.
알겠습니다. 지원해 주신 만큼 확실한 전투 결과를 가져다 드리겠습니다.
It's bulky man. It was hell. Oh, good start. Although the arena was large and the sky was above. Oh, I just realized he's fighting other R-Corp guys. This is in the training area. The stench of blood and dust suffused. I think that's a real word. Suffused my lungs to their brim, while heavy and frequent breathing put me in a haze. A hellish place filled with the sounds of boots dragging across the ground, fists striking guts, sides, faces, chests wherever there was flesh. And countless me, I, and more of myself. They called this place the hatchery. Everyone must survive the hatchery if they are to be deployed as R-Corp's combatants. Within it are innumerable clones of myself, like vermin shoved alive and crawling in a cage too small. We battle one another for survival. Maximize efficient acquisition of combat experience, and select the most exceptional specimen. Thus, it matters not who the original was. I am whichever copy manages to survive. After that selection process, I was hatched. I underwent a special procedure so that my bioelectric signals could operate a massive exoskeletal suit for which I was fitted afterward. Surviving the hatchery did not mean the end of the struggle, however. The colossal suit continued to drain my life energy. The bioelectric induction procedure simply referred to the process in which my energy was made to be transferable to the suit, which was something that my assigned team accepted readily. It was unpleasant. My comrades and I suffered constant fatigue by our suits. We all used our personal funds to fill ourselves with caffeine and sugar, perhaps because we were all in agreement that having to take money out of our own wallets was better than returning to the hell that was the hatchery. Were I not to meet our expected combat performance goals, I would be dragged back to the hatchery. And I'd fight an endless battle against me and more of myself. It's the same reason I remain loyal to this hardened wrist blade, unlike my comrades who forge on with bulkier weaponry. Because this was what kept me alive in there. Fair enough. I guess that explains why he uses slash damage and not blunt damage like the other rhinos did. Cool, cool. Yeah, honestly, it's probably still his best ID. None of his other ones really roll as high as this naturally on their other skills. Alright. Team made haphazardly thrown together because I wanted to throw this new Meursault into it. Oh yeah, hold on. I didn't equip any ego on you. Oh, you're already equipped. Perfect. Okay. Let us test them out. I have a feeling... I don't know how to feel about this. This is not optimal, by the way. I just realized. I'm going into a fight with blunt, weak enemies. Did they nerf this fight? Were there always 4 on the first wave? I have no idea. Let's find out. Oh, he started with... Look at this lad, dude. Look at him. He's so huge. Wow. Yowza, even. Wait, no. Hold on. Her skill 1 is better at generating poise count somehow. There's not very much wrath in this team. Which was my own fault, honestly. He lost his clash. That's okay, he's super tanky. Alright, yeah, I don't have any charge yet, so I don't feel bad about using that right now, honestly. See, here's the problem. Oh my god. The problem is he's not rolling well on anything. Apparently. Oh, he actually won that? That's unfortunate. The problem is that Rodya needs to generate poise count, but she can only generate 2 per turn. She's still hitting decently hard. But man, I have to stick with using skill 1 because otherwise I don't have any poise count. Yeah, this team is too slow. There's definitely things I know. Rodya's still at 0 sanity somehow. That's problematic. Okay. That's really annoying. I can't generate anything. What the heck? Oh, I have enough. Wait, he has his helmet on. Why does he have his helmet on? Is that because I have enough for his... No, I don't have enough for passive. Do I? No, it's supposed to be 5 owned. Okay. Strange. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to complain about him having his helmet on. Jeez. I don't know why that happened, though. I thought he had to have his passive activated for that. It's cool. I like it. It's a nice touch. Because I know Heathcliff has that happen when his passive activates, too. Oh, he football tackles. Yeah, that's the thing. This is our 3rd sports-themed identity. Ooh, that's... I love the animations of it. I know this team isn't inflicting enough bleed to really capitalize on this. Ooh, I could use this big move. I don't want to use it on that guy, though. I'll wait until the next wave. I want to see what it looks like when boosted. Because there's probably a different animation for it. Bonk. Oh, I'm fast enough to get the bonuses. Sweet. I didn't even realize. Yeah, he is super fast, actually. Like, we'll see his speed next turn. He's probably gonna have a really high speed number. This is what he actually does, I reckon. You're supposed to get him to really high speeds. And then he just plows through everything, because he gets like +1 power, more bleed count, infliction, stuff like that. Oh, there's only 3 of them. I could have sworn there were more enemies in this fight. What's his speed? Did I min-roll speed? Okay, whatever. Oh, good, hopeless. Yeah, this is the problem with this ID, by the way. It doesn't roll high enough. Yeah, this Rodya is so trash. So the thing I meant to bring up when talking about the Rodya is that it's the first one that has Sloth, but it doesn't matter. She's so terrible. Like, I was so happy that we had a Rodya ID that had Sloth, and it's just god-awful. Who are you targeting? Why are you targeting that guy? Whatever. He probably won't die, right? Oh, he's getting hit with grip twice, though. It's okay. If I only get 1 hit off, I don't lose as much charge count. No, actually, I think that the charge on him is perfect. I think they couldn't do better for the charge balancing. Because if you have him out first, he's going to be getting quite a lot, just like W. Dawn does. Okay, now I'm not taking a lot of Okay, I was fatal to Pierce. My bad. Yeah, it's like W Dawn.
끝이.
Hang on, did Rodya get staggered? What the heck is her stagger threshold?
끝이.
Oh, nice, I killed him with that. Sweet. That would have been so much cooler if I didn't flip a tails halfway through. There, now he rolls a 7 for speed. God. She did get staggered. She only took 30 damage. What was her stagger threshold? What? That's so bad. What? I'm gonna have to bring that into a fight and look at it again, because it... What the heck? Or was the attack... I've actually never looked at Guido's attacks. Does he have an attack that raises stagger threshold on hit? I'll probably be able to look, because I don't think he's dying this turn. Also, now that the fight's been going on for a bit, we're actually inflicting a good amount of bleed. And bleed count. Okay. Like, look at this bleed count. Okay, or don't. That's fine. Yeah, I think that is raising my stagger threshold a bit. But that wasn't the attack I got hit by, though. I was right, he didn't die this turn. What the heck does that attack do? It's the sloth one. There isn't a sloth one. It only has 1 coin. Apply 1 fanatic to all allies. Heal 10 SP for 2 allies. Well, that's a counter. What did he do? If this unit is fanatic, deal plus 50% damage. That doesn't matter. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Bro, you have 3 to 11 speed. Why are you rolling 5? Okay, now the fight is over. I am gonna have to go look at what Rodya's stagger threshold is. That was nuts. That's a lot of damage. It's okay, I get to Rhino ram him. Or demolish, that works too, I guess. Bro, you had Rhino Ram selected. Why did you use your other move first? I don't know, I think the new Meursault is cool, actually. I don't think he's, like, the best idea in the world. He's obviously the best Meursault. But he's cool. Definitely. He did 30% of the damage, that's not bad. 500 damage? She only took 50. Wait, no, because some of that was shield health. I need to check her stagger threshold really quick. Why did I get staggered so fast? My HP didn't drop below 150. Why was I staggered? That's so strange. Okay, yeah, I think honestly... I need to compare this to the Zwei Sinclair. Right? This is at least a 4 to 10. Hers is 4 to 8. This is only 6 to 8, but at least it has effects on it. And this is a 7 to 20. God. You know that it's bad when I think Zwei Sinclair is actually better. That new Rodya is so garbage. It wouldn't even be that bad if it was Tremor instead of Poise Count. But man, it's so awful. Her highest roll is 11 without shield, and it takes so long to get enough shield. You need 8 Poise Counts to activate this. You don't technically need it. You can activate it with your guard skill. If you use your guard skill, then somehow don't take any damage. Then technically you can activate your skill 3 like that, but why? Just use Rose Spanner Rodya. But Meursault, though, I like him. I don't think he's, like... I put him in B or A tier, probably. I think... yeah, B or A. High B or low A tier. This is a solid identity. His rolls aren't super high, unless he has a lot of charge count. But the amount of bleed count that he inflicts in his Sin generation is just really nice. That and his passive allows him to go stupid fast for some reason. And he's tanky enough to hold his own. His defense actually does do something, thankfully. So he is a bruiser. He's not actually a tank. But he is definitely a tank, though. Let's be honest. But no, I like him. Bleed count is a really valuable resource. And he can inflict so much. Like, this is 4, and this can be 6 bleed count. And so he's going to be running bleed counts, definitely. Like, he's better at bleed count than Meursault, if we want to just compare that quick. N-Corp Meursault inflicts nails, which is the best way to inflict bleed count, probably, because it does it next turn. But he can only inflict up to 5. Technically up to 8 per turn, if you have 3 dice and have all of those. But yeah, no, I think this is probably his best ID, easily. It's not even a competition. So, that's my opinions of it. I definitely think Rhino Meursault is really good. I'll put him on my company, obviously. Yeah, I'll just keep the ego like that. He doesn't support his ego very well. If I had to complain about one thing. He supports Chains of Others really well. And he does Screw Loose Wallop. Okay, I mean, he has NB. Yeah, I should have looked at this earlier. He supports his base ego pretty well. You just need somebody to produce the one sloth, and then you can use Chains of Others. He's not great at supporting this, though, unfortunately. It's definitely a Chains of Others setup. Which is fine. It sucks because Chains of Others makes him slower and harder to win clashes, but it's fine. But yeah, I think this... I went back instead of confirming. I think this is the best Meursault at the moment. He's still not a amazing ID, but he's definitely the best Meursault. So, if you want to add me to use him, I'm going to change my icon to him, because, yeah. Shush, I'm in the middle of a chicken kebab. But yeah, if you want to try him out before getting him, because this is one of the ones I'd probably say, get him if you want him. You don't have to. Then add me. I'd be more than happy to accept you. I only have 40 slots open. I have so many friends. People have been adding me like crazy, and I've been trying to remove people that don't actively play the game. But so many of the people in here play every single day, so I feel bad if I remove people that play every day, you know? But after a certain point, I'm going to have to start removing people. It's fine. This is a really good level 78! Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you're back later. I'm about to go record the Hard Mode Mirror Dungeon, since I have time to do that tonight. So that'll be up on tomorrow, Saturday. And leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you enjoyed it, because it helps me out. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you back again for the next video. Bye!